Alright, so today's objective is to get this bonnet up onto this wall for storage. So I'm going to make myself my own little bracket hanging system to make this work. So join along for the ride. So today's job, we're going to pull the front end off this car. It's another day, and today's agenda is to take the front guards off. Now, I haven't quite gone through the exact plan with you guys yet, but the plan is to basically respray the car, and as I started to dismantle stuff, discovered that I really should do some other things while the car's being pulled apart, like suspension bushes, springs, shocks, and sort of general maintenance, so then when it goes back together and goes to Rego, that we're going to have no problems with a registration pass. Now, I call this stage 1 of the car. Stage 2 of the car is going to be the driveline upgrade. Now, I'm not really going to reveal the plans for that just yet because the plans may change depending on budget and other things, but for the moment, let's just stick to pulling the car apart and getting it back together and getting it registered with a new paint job. So I'll show you some of the things that sort of need attention. So whilst I'm pulling it apart, I figured things like the chassis rail really could do with a spruce up. So some things like these suspension bushes, they're just a little bit perished. They just need some love. Camera in there so you can see. Yeah, so I just want to rectify some of these things. So like radiator support bushes. Yeah, so in general sort of, you know, clean all this up and just make it a whole lot more presentable, ready for Rego. So I might as well do all this stuff before the car gets painted. So the next thing we'll be doing is taking the other guard off, as well as the radiator support, and start disconnecting some wiring.